Forget everything you picture when you hear Wall Street. You know, the traders yelling, the paper tickets flying. That's ancient history. Today, the trading floor isn't really a place at all. It's everywhere. It's in home offices, it's in basements, and it's open to pretty much anyone with a decent internet connection. So let's just dive right in and take a look at this new world, live, as it's all unfolding. This is the new opening bell. It's not some formal gong, it's a chorus of voices on a live stream. It's a whole community of traders logging on, checking their setups, and gearing up for what's basically a battle. You can just feel the energy. The tension is real, and every single second, it really counts.
And right away, you're hit with this wall of jargon. This isn't just small talk. It's a high-speed, almost coded language. Take a phrase like overbought. That's their shorthand for saying a stock has shot up way too fast and it's probably about to drop. This is how they're all reading the market's pulse in real time, all trying to find that little edge before anyone else.
Now this is where it gets really interesting, the mindset. There's this deep belief that the whole game is fixed. But here's the thing. Instead of getting mad about it, they just accept it. They see it as a rule of the game. They don't try to fight the system, they learn how to ride its waves, treating those so-called manipulations as just another pattern to trade.
So yeah, this is it. It's totally decentralized, it's all digital, and it never sleeps. It's this buzzing community of people. You've got seasoned pros and total newcomers all staring at the same charts, sharing what they see, and trying to make sense of the absolute chaos of the global markets together. To really get what's going on here, you first have to kind of learn the language. These traders aren't just placing bets randomly. They're following a map, a whole system built on specific terms and data points that guide every single move they make. Okay, so think of these trading areas as like invisible ceilings and floors in the market. As you can see here, R1 and R2, those are pre-calculated price levels. That's where they expect the market to hit resistance, basically hit a wall and then maybe turn around. An entire day can be spent just watching the price creep up to one of these zones.
And this right here, this is one of the biggest reasons this world has opened up to so many people. You don't need $1 million account anymore. Micros are just what they sound like, miniature versions of the big league contracts. They let traders get in the game with just a few $100, which keeps the risk manageable and makes this whole high-stakes world way more accessible.
So the difference is just, it's night and day, right? The old floor was a physical, exclusive club you couldn't get into. The new floor is this virtual, global community. The barrier to entry isn't about access anymore. The real challenge now is sorting through all this information and having the discipline to actually act on your plan. Every day has a main event, a focal point that everyone is waiting for. It's the catalyst, the one thing that's expected to inject some serious chaos, and with chaos comes opportunity, into the market. And on this day, that catalyst is a speech. So, at 11:15 a.m., President Trump is scheduled to speak. Now you might be wondering, why would a trading floor that's watching everything from crude oil to crypto care so much about a political speech? Are they all policy wonks? Well, the answer is way more direct.
And there you have it. It's not about the politics. They're trading the reaction to the politics. They know that these high-frequency trading algorithms, the robots, are programmed to scan the news and react instantly to certain keywords. A single word, like tariff, could trigger a massive wave of automated selling in less than a second.
So that's the key right there. For these traders, any event that creates a big, sudden move is a money-making opportunity. It doesn't matter if the news is good or bad. What matters is the spike, the volatility. They try to get in position right before the event, ready to surf the wave that the machines create.
But look, knowing the numbers and the patterns is only half of it. The other half is this brutal, internal fight. A fight against your own fear, your own greed, your own ego. And this is where the human element, things like discipline and psychology, become absolutely everything. This is what a successful day often looks like. It's not a lottery ticket. It's a quick, clean trade done exactly according to the plan for a pretty modest profit. This one trader made $187 and called it a day. The real goal is to stack these small, consistent wins over and over again. And this is the kind of advice you hear from the community leader, the head analyst. As soon as a trader hits their profit target for the day, the advice is blunt. Log off, go for a walk, you're done. Why? Because sticking around after you've already won, well, that's not trading, that's gambling. And that's the fastest way to give all your winnings right back to the market.
These are basically their commandments. They're repeated every single day, like a mantra. And notice a pattern here? They're all about taking emotion and ego out of the equation. Do what you see, not what you think, means trust the chart in front of you, not your gut feeling. Always be ready to accept those losses means knowing you're going to be wrong. And when you are, you have to get out fast. No second guessing.
Okay, so let's zoom out again for a second, because what we're really watching here isn't just about one market or one index. It's this massive, interconnected ecosystem of assets from all over the world, and these traders are trying to navigate all of them at once.
I mean, on this one morning, the chatter is just all over the place. You can see there's a ton of focus on the NASDAQ, but at the same time, they're talking about crypto like Ethereum and even commodities like crude oil. To them, it's all just one giant, interconnected game of numbers and patterns.
And here's a little glimpse of the long-term goal for many in this space. One of the traders in this community started just 2 years ago with these small funded accounts that you use to prove you can trade. And by just patiently following the rules, stacking those small wins, and slowly building up, he's now managing a $250,000 portfolio. It just shows you the power of discipline compounded over time.
And all of this brings us to one final big question. When you watch them calling out these moves, hitting their targets, following these incredibly strict rules, you really have to wonder, are we looking at the evolution of investing, or are we just watching people play the most complex, highest stakes video game ever created? Honestly, that line is getting blurrier every